See if I can do it on the other side. All right. So we got to this position. I pop his foot across, right? I've seen a couple of you guys try to go straight in to that honey hole from here. My hip is getting blocked by his leg, right? So even if I get his legs nice and wide and I start stepping in, I need to shift my hips around, okay? This whole time, he's thinking about defending his legs, right? He's not worrying about anything else. And his hips are already pointed away from me. His knee is almost to the floor already, right? So I'm trying to stay connected, and if I'm playing here and trying to get that through, he's just gonna push my knees together, right? And now his knee is out, okay? So even if I get underneath, his leg is safe, right? So by staying connected to his hip here and starting to do my get up, I'm turning his hips away, right? I get up to that post and I'm pushing into him. He's already trying to shrimp, right? Now he's in guard pass defense mode, right? Guard retention mode. Okay, so he's making space there for me. So as long as I keep control of that knee, when I step back in, there's a lot of space there now for me to dive my leg into. And his knee is up by my hips, not down by my knees. Right? Then I can control with that other foot, start pulling him in, right? Lacing him up, giving that double trouble. Does that make sense, Andrew?
Yep.
Does that answer your question?
Yeah.
So it's not to say that you can't step straight into it, right? And depending what they do, if they're trying to stomp free, whatever the situation is. Okay, there will be situations where you can get that foot, lace it right through, and you're already there. Okay, but if my hips are directly on with his hamstring, I'm not going to be able to step all the way through, right? His leg is going to get in the way of my leg for me to get off to the side where I want to get that control at the top of my shin on his other leg. It's a lot of leg.
What are you gonna do with his arm?
With his arm?
So when he's on his side, when you're passing, faking that pass. So here, he's got his arm. What are you gonna? John's gonna. I guess I would block that knee. I would have my hand on your knee, your bottom left hand on the right.
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
So you gonna deal with that before you come through? No.
Just could go under it.
Okay.
He can post on my knee all he wants.
Okay.
Right? My knee's coming up. It's not going forward. Right? My knee's coming up.
Okay.
And as soon as my butt hits, my other leg's controlling his other leg, so he can't move anymore. Yeah. You can try and dive.
How do you deal with if he understands what's happening? He stops your foot from getting through there.
Here?
Yeah, he catches it with that hand. That's it.
That's fine. As long as I've got this foot off the ground, he's not going anywhere. I got his legs tied up. He can't shrimp, he can't move. Right?
You're kind of back into Ashi right there.
Kind of.
You're stuck at
Part
the
of
hip.
it, yeah. I mean, kind of. Yep. And then I can use that leg. Yep. He can try and hold on to my hand. He's not going to have a great control of it. Right?
Yeah, you just kick free.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right? He's got to stop me from going that direction. Right? So he stops my foot. If I keep going that direction, I'm not going anywhere. So how do I counteract it? If he's stopping that way, I go out and back through. Right? My legs are going to be stronger than that. John is jacked and tan, right? And has a beautiful head of hair, right? But my leg's going to be stronger than his arms. Okay? If he gets a hold of it with both hands, fine. Yep, he can try and hug it. Awesome. Great. Bring it underneath. He grabs it like a baseball bat. Yep. Where do I go? Whenever I'm trying to break the grip, which way do I go? Towards the thumbs. Attack the thumbs. Right? I just got to make sure this leg never drops below my knees. Right? This knee is the key to it. Cool. And then you point.
At that point too, if you're fighting the hands, are you able to just put that foot on his hip and finish with that leg that you have behind?
Possibly.
Okay.
Possibly. But for the purposes of this drill, I want to get to the double ash. Other questions? Put it a little bit more. Make sure you get up to that knee. All right, boom. Step through. Tuck.
So the Ashi, is that a straight ankle lock, or is that
Ashigarami is
that after the read?
single leg, right? The single leg control here. Now, I don't speak Japanese, so this is all just.
It means leg entanglement.
There you go. This is single leg ashi.
Got it.
This honey hole, the real name is cross ashi.
Okay. What's the straight ankle lock position called? Straight ankle lock?
Straight ankle lock?
Because you got to pass it over?
No, because I can do a straight ankle lock anytime I have control of the leg.
Okay.
Right? All these different leg entanglements are just ways of controlling his hips. But the straight ankle lock is, I don't know what the name is.
Okay.
Billy, maybe you do, right? But it's one of the biggest like revolutions to leg locking, to me at least, in the last couple of years that Donovan did, is he separated the leg lock from the leg control, right? The position, right? There's a position of holding him in place.
Yeah.
The break is separate, That was kind of, for all the, 8 years or whatever I did jiu-jitsu before that, it was always one thing, right? You do a heel hook, and this is how you do it from standing, right? Or a straight ankle, and this is how you do it. But there was no focus on the position that you get in before the finish, right? And that's, most of his submissions, if you watch any of his videos, they all have a position component and a break component, right? And the position has to be solid before they worry about the break. It seems like. I haven't watched all of it.
Position before submission.
Expensive, correct. Right? Even during the submission, make sure you have the position in place. Questions? All right, go back, do a couple more reps, we'll call it a day. 1, 2, 3.